Oh, Squidward's such a jerk.
What?
No, it's nothing.
Is it Fallout meme?
It's a Fallout.
Oh my god.
And since,
I can't believe it.
Since our last episode, I have become obsessed with Fallout.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And my efforts over the years have paid off. It's been a long con, I tell you that, America. Dumb Nerd Nation, I tell you what. It's been a long time
Finally,
coming.
we have an interest in common.
I know. Yeah, it was pretty awkward living with each other these past couple of years.
Twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah.
Talking about the weather.
Do you
sports?
do you like SpongeBob? No. Okay.
Do you like sex?
No.
Kinda. Alright.
It's okay.
It's alright.
Do you like going out to bars? No, I just stay in.
I'd rather be reading Harry Potter.
That's so true.
Bro, I got no cap. No cap. I'd really rather be reading some Harry Potter right now. Be cuddled up in.
I want that shirt.
I'd rather be cuddled up in bed with a good book.
Some girl came to the bar the other night and had a book, and she was just sitting in one of the lanes.
I hate that shit.
In the lanes?
In a booth, yeah.
In a booth? Oh,
and I was like,
you work at a bar called the Lanes?
It's one thing to come to the bar with a book. You can feel how you feel on that.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. It's another thing completely to go to a bowling alley. It seems not like a conducive environment.
At that point, you're just doing it just to be a dick. Like,
Yeah.
I'm convinced. Like, there's no way on earth that's where you prefer to read. Like, that's the easiest. Like,
I prefer
the
to
sound
read in
of
public.
bowling balls hitting pins, and like
allow women to go to the batting range to read books.
exactly.
Women
A woman would too. Is the thing? Is like. There's like dads bringing their sons.
Women do be taking books.
There's dads like bringing their sons to the batting cages and shit, and they're like, "Wow, this is like amazing." And then like a woman just like sits down in one of the lanes and just starts like reading a book on her Kindle.
Keeps getting hit in the head by the ball, but
excuse me.
Keeps it on. Ah.
There's no way in hell that someone prefers to read in a bar over like their house or like a coffee shop.
Because I want a bar to be poorly lit.
Right.
Yeah.
This is kind of relevant
I don't
because
want
I've
to be
seen
enjoying lit.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
That was really good. Sorry, I was talking over that. But I've seen a lot of memes that are like criticizing what we're doing right now, which is making fun of people who bring books to bars. I've seen a lot of them, but all the criticisms are like you're the type of guy to tell a woman to take her headphones out when you see her, and it's like, well, no, that's a straw man.
Those are two different actions.
Yeah,
those feel like two different things.
So I don't know what the big push is about that. Maybe I've just been.
I bet you're the type of man to bomb a Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
To bring a gun to a women's panel round table discussion.
You're the type of man to wear a brown top hat and take a shit on the floor of my apartment and steal all of my DVDs of Firefly. You know?
No.
You know? That type of man.
Fuck is Firefly?
It was
that one
canceled
show?
TV show.
It's also that phone that could only call 4 people. You guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had 4 numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That's like the Cinco phone, like for Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric,
yeah.
No, it was like for kids.
It can only make 1 call an hour, and then it burns your face, and it comes with a tube of cooling gel.
That's right.
God, that soothes. You almost don't even need the phone.
Yeah, no, it was literally like that. I mean, it was for kids. Mom, dad, grandma, and fucking...
It can't receive calls. It can only make
me. Mom, dad, grandpa.
No, that's literally what it was.
Yeah, it was. It really was. It was like, I remember that. It was like mom, dad, grandpa. I'm like, and I think I knew a kid who had that.
No,
I
did too, and it was cool at the time.
He got like dragged behind a horse.
Dragged behind.
I know you meant
he was tied up to a horse, but I was imagining the bullies like took him behind the horse to hide him while they beat him up, so the horse would hide.
He got dragged behind a horse and beat up.
Still, the horse is tall enough.
He got dragged behind a horse. He got dragged behind a horse, and everyone pulled out their phones and cyberbullied
Teacher,
him.
they're beating him up for his phone. She looks. All I see is a horse.
Yeah. We did tar and feather him though. Like, it was crazy.
If you were an NPC in a video game, what would the quest that you give the hero be?
We literally have been talking about this.
Yeah.
In Fallout, they're all.
It gets me so hard every time you say it.
I know there's some really.
This
sick
is like
ones.
surreal to hear you talk about. Honestly,
Well,
You have no idea. You have no idea. I was just okay. We'll get back to that question, but I just really want to say really quick. I was saying this to Colin as he walked out the door this morning. I was like, I'm so fucking happy that you've discovered like this whole thing of like
Addiction.
of giant RPG addiction. Because now it's like not like if ever I like wanted to like stay home and like play video games or something like that, it's not like I was ever like ridiculed or anything like that by all, at least openly. But now not only does Colin understand like what that is, he recognizes it as a good thing. Like
Well,
or a thing that's
it's like junk food.
yeah, exactly. It's game season, baby.
I need to 100% the game and then throw out my Xbox because I can't let this happen. It is consuming me.
It's so good.
Well, you have it through Game Pass, right? Or did you go buy it?
I didn't buy it. I wonder when that runs out because that's probably soon.
I got you 3 months, so soon.
Yeah, so it could be. It
Any
could
day
be
now. It could just be gone.
any minute.
Have all of it gone.
If my progress doesn't save, I don't
probably
know.
look that up.
Yeah, that's huh.
At least look up when it runs out and like at least get another month.
Yeah, I've got a lot to do,
Yes.
and then I'm never gonna do it again.
Yeah,
That's what
I
they
just
all
need
say.
to conquer this one.
They all say.
you have about a month and some change until
Just
Lego
wait
Star Wars comes
until
out.
December comes around. Wait until December comes around and I convince you to play Skyrim finally.
God damn. Character. NPC
Quest
character.
song.
Yeah.
Quest.
Because in Fallout they're all songs, so that's why.
That's what we were
I
saying.
want the record to show that I rolled
Like
my
yeah,
eyes.
what would your quest? What song would your quest be named after?
My song, I literally have it, and it's good.
Jesus.
It's called Rum and Coca-Cola by the
Oh.
Andrews Sisters.
Yeah.
That's
You have to go find you have to go to the Nuka-Cola factory.
Yeah.
There's a DLC in Fallout 4 of Nuka World where you go to an abandoned Nuka-Cola themed theme park.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's huge, and there's like different tribes living in it and shit like that, and you get to take it over. It's very fun, actually.
Sounds stupid.
You were saying?
Well, now I can't think of a song.
What would your quest be?
But I feel like it would be, you have like a character that will give you like upgrades to a specific thing, like they'll upgrade like your weapons or something. Like I think you would I would be like, oh no, I lost all of my action figures and they're scattered throughout the city. And it'd be a collectible that you'd find, and like when you bring back 25,
If you look around here long enough, you're bound to run into one.
how to do like a suplex or something.
Yeah, and everyone you get is like on display behind you, like as you collect them.
Yes.
One of them got
way of throwing your progress.
one of them got like stolen by like a pack of like bandits or whatever, and you have to like fight them. It's not hard, but that's the challenge you face. Mine would be, I was thinking of a similar one. It would be like, I would be like a farmer or something with like a big old hat, and I'd be like, hey, go pick some potatoes out there. And then you go down there and you uncover like an underground like vault or something like that.
And then it just opens up, and then you can play the entirety of Fallout, the entire Fallout series in the game.
Find the vault that connects our game to. If you're playing Fallout, you can get into our game.
I'm pretty sure this vault leads right to New Vegas. This vault goes all the way from Massachusetts to California.
Our game takes place in Massachusetts?
Well, this one's in Boston.
Oh, I see.
It's just
okay, so for the rum and Coca-Cola thing, I think you should be going like out on a date, and like the person, the hero has to like stop a bunch of things from interfering.
You have to make sure the date goes smoothly, and you have a little health bar. And it's like, you also have a bar of like, Colin's date.
Her
like,
interest.
Yeah.
Her interest.
And if you fail enough things, like
she like runs away.
to like stealth around and stealthily turn the TVs and change the channel from like Star Wars showing up on the TV.
The whole time.
Like other girls coming around.
Yeah, exactly. Like you see like a girl like coming up like from like up the street, and she's walking pretty slow. But she's just like, wait until I see him. Like he says he's not the father of my children. But take it off and I will beat your ass.
You catch you can hear like snippets, like when audio to imitate the Doppler effect, like it cuts in. Muppet's wedding cake.
Oh yeah. The dialogue you hear, like the little pieces of dialogue of that, and you hear like every time your dialogue comes up, it's clear that the conversation's been like going on. But you hear like little tidbit, and
every now and then you just hear the girl go, uh-huh.
No,
Oh, wow.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like you're doing all this shit, and you have to all this shit, and meanwhile you're just like fucking the data up, and there's no way you can fix that. You still fuck at the end, and it ends up being successful.
Yeah, you still
that was the best night of my life.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have any use for this anymore. Maybe you can. And it's like you got the fucking.
You get a used condom.
But wait a minute. You said you didn't use a condom. I didn't.
Her boyfriend did. That's funny. That's fantastic. That is really good writing. This is like the Bethesda writing room right here. Better than that.
This is the writing room for Fix It and Post.
Behind the post.
Some of the writers for Dumb Nerd Thing got together and made a podcast. Do you ever listen to Fix It and Post?
Oh no!
It's so fucking cringy.
Yeah, It is up their own fucking asses.
I spun a wheel. This is what adjective I would say. Could have gone either way.
It's just so totally not It's just so
inventive, funny.
It's so heckin' adorable.
Adorable. Oh, I kind of low key am adorable.
Epic.
I'm kind of
awesome.
the nerd that doesn't realize he's attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And I wear
he's not.
And I wear big glasses and.
It's like what? Oh fuck! I like this show, but it was only one season. What was the name of the show on MTV? It's like The Life and Times of R.J. Berger.
Oh yeah.
Is that his name?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Or at least
it actually was a really funny show, and it was kind of sexy. It was about the super nerdy dorky kid whose pants fall down in front of the school, and everyone sees he's got like a foot-long cock, and then every girl in the school wants to fuck him immediately after that. And they had a huge cliffhanger. You guys want me to spoil it?
Yes, I do. Wait, no, because I don't care about it.
He knocked up his best friend, and she says, "I'm pregnant," and then that's like, oh, what? And then it leads into season 2 never happened. So that show just is. They were really banking on it, and everyone that knew it liked it.
That's like the
naughty teen sex comedy.
The cliffhanger for back in the day, they had a Silver Surfer show where at the end of it, Thanos kills everybody in the entire universe, and the entire universe wipes into nothing, and it's the end of the season.
Someone stop this fucking guy.
And then season 2 was canceled, so that's just the show is about the Silver Surfer. The entire show, Silver Surfer is trying to stop Thanos, and then Thanos wins, and the show is over. Can you imagine seeing that as a child?
The world ends, and that's it.
Have we talked about surfing Dracula?
Oh.
What?
What? Oh, yeah. If the show was made back in the day, it was called Surfing Dracula. Every episode, he would be on a surfboard. But now, if Surfing Dracula was made, it would be an entire season-long arc where he finally picks up
the surfboard, and he doesn't do it until the last scene of the last episode. When he's catching crime, they're like, he's getting away. No, wait, look, an inlet. Every week there's an inlet.
That's
or a golf.
the Punisher in the Daredevil show was like already being the Punisher, but he didn't wear anything, and it takes the entire season for him to put on a skull on his chest, and then they announced the Punisher TV show, like a spin-off for it, and I was like, okay, well, great. He's going to be the Punisher already. He's going to have the costume already. In the first 5 minutes of the pilot, he stops being the Punisher and puts it away until the final episode of the first season. That's so
funny.
And they do it again in the second season.
That's so funny. You know how many of these shows were like, Joe Schmo wrote a show and they were like, oh, we'll buy your show and we'll just slap a Punisher logo on it.
It'd be funny, like, could you imagine doing that with other shows where, like, the entire first season of Cheers is about them, like, starting a business
or like
trying to get the money together to buy a bar.
Each character has their own.
I just want a place where everyone knows my name. I guess I'll never find it. Hey, cheers, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So the first season of Seinfeld, Jerry's like working up to like move to New York,
or like writing his jokes.
What's the deal with that terrorist attack that's going to happen in 2001?
I was going to say something. Oh! Yo, Star Wars news.
That was Jerry Seinfeld predicting 9/11.
Huge Star Wars news.
Who
is excited for the Kenobi show?
It's a show?
Yeah, it's a show.
It's a show? There's like
episodes.
7 hours of that fucking shit?
It looks
it's
terrible.
Only 6 episodes, but like
6 hours of that fucking shit.
You can have Luke as a kid though, and he's going like this in the trailer. That's fun.
That's cool.
And you get to see
for the
Uncle
record,
Owen.
Colin was gesturing his arms wildly like a gorilla.
I hope we watch Luke's.
And now Colin is reaching into his pants.
I hope there's like Uncle Owen and Beru
licking his fingers.
sex scene.
There is in Attack of the Clones. In my fan edit.
The despecialized Attack of the Clones.
It's super obviously it's
special ed edition.
It's shitty fucking footage of you like fucking a girl and you're both wearing stormtrooper hats. It doesn't make any sense. It's not Uncle Owen and Beru at all.
Is that a fuck? Are you filming?
Your flashlight or your phone's on.
It's like what's the kind of footage I'm talking about? Like when you see, it's like they do it in horror movies where it's like all black and you just see the light. Yeah. Like it's filmed like a found footage.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Without all the obvious negative implications.
After you're done having sex, you just wordlessly pull your phone out and take a flash photo. You're like, what?
You take a selfie. But it's a selfie. A flash selfie. Oh, sorry.
My big dumb shit-eating grin.
You feel like Pete Davidson selfie.
I don't want to hear about Pete Davidson. I gotta put a kibosh on that.
Yeah, yeah. That's all. Yeah, that one mention is all we'll say on the current matter. So, Batman.
The Batman.
Apparently, it's pretty good. I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
2 out of 3.
Pretty good.
I've seen it on this cast.
2 out of 3 recommended by 2 out of 3 Fix It and Post writers.
Fix It and Post writers.
Yes, guys.
Over 60% of Fix It and Post producers like this show. Or movie, really rather.
Much funny things to say about it because it was just good. I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
All I can say is, finally.
Wow. I laughed. I cried. It's old, and yet it's new again.
I guess
it's about family.
The main point I would want to make, capital P point, is that it's so funny comparing like people calling Captain America 2 a political thriller and Ant-Man a heist movie when they're just like
movie.
It's just like a LaCroix-esque like a LaCroix amount of genre flavoring over an action movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Batman is actually like a detective mystery movie.
Yeah. I hate that shit so much. They do it in Star Wars all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Solo is not a heist movie. Rogue One is not a war movie.
That's the funniest shit ever. Is that people understand media, but only through the guise of what they like, and they're like, yeah, God, or they can only understand it. So like, yeah, they don't.
People just have like more of a vocabulary than they understand about like media they consume.
There's also like
the media literacy in this country is fucking abhorrent.
There's a right opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
everybody,
if somebody is just in the center of a frame and it's like a symmetrical shot, they'll be like, "Oh my god, the cinematography of this film, the pacing of the lighting was just astounding." The
pacing of the lighting was astounding.
Structure
light pacers
of
write that down.
How the cinematographer framed the film was just incredible. It was beautiful.
It was astounding. I loved when the blue guy showed up from the Clone Wars TV show, and he shows up and he's blue and he's got a stupid fucking cowboy hat on and he looks like a dingus.
I think the reason why the cinematography of Avengers Endgame works so well is that every single like scene in the whole movie is just filled with motion. Like every shot.
Yeah. You know what I found out?
Every shot has like bodies and objects in motion.
They're shot like the way the scenes go is sequentially.
Yeah, like if you watch scene.
Wait, hold on. Speak more about that.
They happen in order. So like the first thing that happens first, and then the second thing that happens second, and then the third. It's amazing. Also, the Hulk is in it. Remember the Hulk?
Oh yeah. And what's crazy is that if you go back and you watch the film again, you'll remember what happened the first time.
Life hack.
And that way you can be nostalgic and it can be exciting for the characters you know from this movie to show up.
You know what's kind of crazy is that like actually like every time every movie you see, that movie kind of left like, and I know this is like a sensitive topic and this is kind of just a content warning for everybody, just blanket content warning
warning, bad content.
Blanket content warning for everybody. Like every time you watch a movie, that movie like, I don't know how to say this, like positively traumatizes you, so that you're like, you're triggered.
Really good.
You're triggered by
really
by like memories of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, and I don't know if you guys like.
Well,
I don't know if
really
you guys like had the experience
like you're watching
to
a movie.
empathize with that.
It really makes you feel like you're watching a movie. Like I feel like I'm in a seat watching.
Well, the
Captain America.
Absolutely. Like I so hear that. And what's the craziest thing about it? Like, the best movies are like moving pictures. You know, like a beautiful like a painting. Yeah. Like every frame. You know, like
every frame of that movie is a painting. Every single frame.
But it's like it's like a picture in motion.
Yeah.
That's really like what I think is the hallmark of a really good film is when the it really should be like moving pictures, like pictures in motion.
I saw this one movie and it was absolutely crazy. It was like I was sitting in my living room. Okay, I was sitting in my own living room, and suddenly, out of nowhere, a train comes barreling at me, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I dove out of the way. I dove out of my couch, but turns out it was just a film of a train coming into a station.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was definitely like a horror.
That's
Train
to
Busan, right?
Train coming into a station was a horror film.
That's good. Should tweet that.
Yeah.
Thriller.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm getting.
Oh, damn it.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna say it. I got nothing. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. So, yeah, I can has cheeseburger.
I can has something to talk about.
No shot.
Best McDonald's best McDonald's fan creation.
Yeah, Land, Air, and Sea Burger. The Land, Air, and Sea Burger presents Best McDonald's. This I understand. This is not. We're talking about media literacy. This is just fucking. There's some things that happen in Better Call Saul, and
it's okay. You can spoil it. I'm not gonna lie.
The overstated, like, fierceness of Kim Wexler. Where people are, there's a picture of her and people are like, she looks scary in this photo, like, because she's no, she doesn't. It's a completely normal photo where she's like looking behind.
Oh, like
her.
on like the subreddit and stuff.
Yeah, it just shut. Hey, listen,
my penis went inside my body.
I get simping. She's a good looking woman, but
yeah,
shut up, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up. And shut the fuck up.
I need to retreat farther away from fans.
See, you making me get a Reddit all those years ago has been unparalleled damage to me.
Yeah. Well, you made me get a Twitter, and that is also severely damaged.
Basically swapped. I like look at this and I'm like, I hate you people. I'm tired of being caught up in the fabric of your lives. I want a great rain to fall.
Yeah. Wash away all this scum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But actually, like some sort of, some sort of rallying cry. March 15th. Strength and power.
Oh my God, that's tomorrow.
That's right.
Holy shit. Wait, was that the original date?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Happy Strength and Power Day.
Oh, no!
I don't have to explain what I'm talking about.
Those who know, and those who don't know will know very soon.
Jim.
This is this is my final call to you. Strength and power. Cut out anything that makes it sound
this
like
dumb nerd thing signing off.
Doing a Trump thing.
No.
Forever. We'll see you in the new America, Dumb Nerd Nation.
New America. In the town of New America, rode a stranger one fine day.
What else?
Kenobi show's coming out.
Kenobi show is coming out. And honestly,
It looks so good.
Okay. Real question. Real question.
Coming out.
Real question. How freaking epic is freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I will say this. Every single shot of the trailer looks like complete shit. I do not give a fuck about this show.
Liam Neeson is not aged a day.
It's true. That is true. Unrelated to that, Ewan McGregor has also not aged a day.
What did I say?
Liam Neeson.
Oh.
Who everyone's like, he's not going to be in it.
Obviously.
He's going to beat up
he is.
He's going to beat up some black
If he's not in it, it doesn't make sense.
I'm going to hunt some Jedi, some Sith bastards.
I'm gonna roam the streets of Dublin with a club,
Roam
drunk
the
as hell,
streets
looking
of
for black people to beat up.
All I need is to be walking home drunk as fuck from the bar, and oh shit, there he is! It's Liam Neeson. beats the shit out of me in like a blind rage.
You black bastard!
Tell me, boy.
But I'm not black.
Are you a part of the dark side?
This
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I follow this one like meme account or whatever, and the guy who's
It's like not a big deal.
As well as like a little
meme
account. You might not have heard of it. It's called Dick Cheney.
I saw his face.
It's called I don't know. Anyway, so he was like he just reposted randomly like that the headline of Liam Neeson admitting that he would like hunt black people in the streets for sport, and why did this guy have to fucking say that? Like, don't say that. Like
TV too.
Just
it was like a morning news show.
Just say like, I used to be racist in my younger days. I'm trying to like.
Also, you don't have to say that either.
You don't even. He's like, but if it must come up, then
like if something
say,
came out about
it. Just say I used to be racist. I'm not proud of it. Here's
what I did in explicit detail.
Here's $10,000 to Black Lives Matter, and you're set for life. Instead, he's like, oh no, I would hunt black bastards all night. I would walk around the streets beating them with bare hands. I would, and they would beg me not to.
Is he Irish?
He's
Scottish.
Scottish.
Ewan McGregor's Scottish too.
Yeah,
and they both have English accents in Star Wars, so that's fun.
Was Liam Neeson in Star Wars?
What?
Oh, he's Qui-Gon Jinn. He's Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay.
I think he's Irish, though.
They're all the fucking...
No,
He's
it's
from
so funny.
Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The Mexico of Europe.
Because like it was like a morning show.
Shut up.
It was like a morning show. And she was like,
Keep talking.
"How did you prepare for this like generic action role?" And he's like, "Well, I just wanted to get into the mindset. I wanted to get into the mindset of revenge. It reminded me of the hate crimes I committed as a youth." Like,
The people, like the cameramen are like... jaws open.
Jaws dropped.
The woman interviewing him just... What superhero movie are you guys most excited for after the Batman came out?
It's so funny that they've been showing so many trailers for this Morbius movie starring Jared Leto.
Looks so stupid.
I don't think it's
Who
a real
cares?
movie.
Who cares about Morbius?
I don't think it's a real movie.
Morbius.
Every time I see it, I think they added cast members to it since they finished filming. I think they CGI'd more people in to add more of a story to it. It seems like a movie where the trailer is like one of those fake trailers for like 30 Rock or something.
Tropic Thunder.
Like he's just like, and they also are, since it's made by Sony, but like, and like is like in association with Marvel. They're like literally the trailer voice is like, "Come see the next Marvel legend from the studio that brought you Spider-Man."
And now, we're talking Infinity War. We're talking Captain America.
Okay,
It's the next one.
some hope on the horizon for the death of MCU. Doctor Strange, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Multiverse, or whatever it's called. I think that this will be... I know I said it on the last one, and the one before that.
And you
But
said it
this
before that.
time, I mean it. I think that the MCU, I think it has a 10... okay, it obviously doesn't have a 10-year lifespan, but like, when did Avengers come out? Because that's really the first
2012.
MCU. So that's you know, I don't think that audiences can hang on to this multiverse stuff.
No, they can't.
Myself included, and I think, and that's obviously the direction they're going. I would love it if this like kind of burned everybody out.
Yeah, because the thing is, the multiverse like doesn't have like you can't like. There's no like story to grab onto really there. Very like for like easy for audiences, you know. Like with Thanos, it was like he's gonna collect the items from the other movies and kill everybody with them. It's like, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, and
it's in the real world, and like it's a real like tangible threat.
And the bad guy for Doctor Strange is another Doctor Strange. Who gives a fuck? I don't even want one Benedict Cumberbatch on screen.
But
Doctor Even Stranger Still.
Yeah.
It's directed by Sam Raimi. But Sam Raimi has definitely turned in some paychecks. He's definitely earned some paychecks in the past. He directed that
Oz the Great
and Powerful. But, you know, what I really am not looking forward to is all the tweets that are like, "Oh my god, this shot is like..."
They're going to have one
horror.
shot. They're going to have the Evil Dead shot where Doc Ock's tentacle is the same. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have one of those, and they're gonna say that it's that the movie had like I miss when movies had like the feel of a director. And this
There's gonna be one good scene in the movie. It's gonna be the scene where Bruce Campbell does a cameo, and that'll be the best scene in any MCU movie. And then that'll be the end.
And I'll never forget what you said, because it's never like not been relevant when talking about any of these movies. Is the Mandalorian episode where they're in the prison. And, like, it's quiet, and they're, like, looking for Mando, and he's, like, hunting them. Mm-hmm. And it's, like, dark, and it's quiet. And if it were a Marvel movie, everybody would say that it was, like, a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Survival horror movie.
Survival horror movie.
Survival horror movie. Third-person survival horror movie. Jesus.
So that's my hope. That's what keeps me going at night, is that someday the MCU will implode over itself. And
it will.
It will allow my small films that I've been making to get out there.
Yeah. You've just been making some small films.
Yeah, they're not really for anyone.
Nobody's
ever going to
see them. Sex tapes is what he's talking about, right?
Please cut that.
God damn it!
Sorry. Just do
It's such a streak.
Just blur the whole thing. You say and then
You're fine.
and she'll be like, "Is that a phone?" Go back to earlier.
That's good. There we go. Call back.
He's like, no. Almost not.
Don't worry. I'm gonna CGI you out.
It's a 35mm camera.
Good George Lucas. You've had that in your back pocket all this time?
I don't know. It's just like.
If you do it too much, it's gonna turn into the guy from Office Space, though, with the stapler.
Who's that? What's Office Space?
You don't know what Office Space
What the
is?
fuck is Office Space?
Classic cult comedy.
I've never seen it, but you've seen a million and one memes from it.
The TPS report is a classic joke. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to turn in those TPS reports.
If you saw a picture, you would
Yeah.
instantly. No. I believe this is mine, Batman. Like that.
No,
AirPods?
no, you need to touch them.
Grease little hands all over them.
Shut the fuck up. What'd you do?
Oh my god.
Hey,
Pull up Jack's sex tape.
You've been playing New Vegas?
Is that George Lucas?
That's my game. Why do you have that? Why do you have pictures of me playing New Vegas? Taken from an outside vantage point.